And I haven't heard a single person talk about it since 2024. And that includes Dwayne Johnson, who notoriously can't stop talking about his own movies.
Black Adam, Black Adam, Black Adam, Black Adam, Black Adam, Black Adam.
According to most people, Moana 2 just kinda sucks. The music is pretty forgettable, the visuals are arguably less beautiful, and the story seems unfocused and just kind of makes no sense like 80% of the time. People really don't like this movie. They want to burn it from the record books. Listen, a couple months ago, I made a whole video on the first Moana movie, so today I'll be doing the exact same thing, but this time while watching Moana 2 in full to see if it's really that bad. I keep hearing about how Moana 2 is a horrible sequel, but does that mean it's a bad movie on its own? Well, that's what we're gonna find out today, so I'm cutting the intro short. Go grab your copy of Donkey Kong Bonanza for the Nintendo Switch. And without further ado, let's watch what may be Disney's worst animated sequel, Moana 2.
Sup, sad sacks?
My kids?
No, these. Try this toasted chicken bacon ranch with melty.
Our story begins with Moana dramatically running through the forest as if she's playing Dead by Daylight. Moana is actually exploring an island with her pig friend Pua. If you're excited about seeing more of this goofy pig, don't be. The trailers lied to you. He's barely in this movie. Heihei, on the other hand, is also there, but he's actually the most vital character in this entire movie. We'll get to that. The chicken's just up there somehow. I'm calling it now. The chicken's like a god or something. Everyone gets to the peak of this island, but then falls down right away. I'm sure the Disney execs were all laughing hysterically at the idea of this scene. This is when Heihei leads Moana to find a handmade piece of pottery with markings on it, proving that people from other islands actually do exist. That's 1 point for Heihei, by the way. I will be keeping score. Moana gets all excited and sails back home. Of course, this takes a while, so why not break out into song? A couple things here before we continue. First First, many people online will tell you that the visuals in this movie are just flat out worse than the first film. I kind of sort of don't really agree with that. I think this movie looks fine, honestly. But for those who somehow don't know, Moana 2 was actually supposed to be a limited TV series stretched across 5 different episodes. There's some drama about Disney wanting more money, because of course there is. But instead, they eventually changed the project to be a full-length movie instead, which gave the studio like only a couple months to pivot the story and the visuals into something notable. Obviously, I'll get into that later, but for now, just know that the consensus online seems to be that for a TV show, this looks actually pretty good, but for a high-budget Disney movie, this looks kind of plain. It is what it is. Don't get mad. I'm just the messenger. The second thing I want to mention is that the movie was written and composed by different people than the first movie, which is why many people cite it as not good. I don't really think any of the songs in this movie are actually bad, honestly. They're just not as memorable, really. Let's be honest, ain't nobody playing this on the aux. But to keep the same tradition as my last video, I will be quickly rating every song in this movie on a tier list. Very original. I know. Back to the movie now, and Moana is singing her heart out. Her whole thing is that she's excited to explore other islands and find new people because apparently no one has ever done that before. We see the main island again, and nothing has really changed since the first movie. Like, honestly, this song only exists to pad the runtime. We get 0 new information during the next 3 minutes. As far as the song goes, it's alright. I'll put it in B tier for now, I guess. As soon as Moana arrives home, we're introduced to some new side characters. This old guy whose name is Kele. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. He's just grumpy all the time, so I'm just gonna call him Grumps from now on. This is Grumps.
You're gonna love it.
I don't love anything.
This girl is named Lotto. She's obsessed with building and fixing boats. Don't worry, I'll talk about her. There's also this guy named Moni, which is ironic because he's a broke boy. He's obsessed with maps and loves Maui, despite never meeting him before. And finally, there's Samia. She's Moana's little sister, who wasn't in the first movie at all. I guess a fair bit of time has passed since the first movie, as apparent by the grays in the dad's beard. The movie then spends the next 5 minutes re-explaining everything we already kind of know from the first movie. Moana tells her little sister about everything, which I guess is like, I don't know, meant to make it exciting or something. But, like someone playing League of Legends, it gets very boring very quickly.
For Maui stole Te Fiti's heart.
Am I tripping, or do I already know all of this information? This feels a lot more like a TV show than a movie so far. We then cut to Maui in bird form. I know Reddit is probably excited to see Hawk Tuah on the big screen. Maui lands in this mysterious area where he pleads with someone to open up a portal for him. This person laughs menacingly and actually seems very interesting. Surely they won't ruin this character's intrigue halfway through the movie. There's no way. This evil person says that both Maui and Moana will suffer consequences, and then the two fight off screen for some reason. You can tell they're about to fight, but we don't see the fight at all. It just awkwardly cuts away, like when you skip a cutscene in a Yakuza game. Back with Moana, and we see that one kid with Riz from the first movie. He does the exact same thing, but he's older now. Rose aura farming for no reason. Why is he doing that? Later that night, Moana is doing some cultural ceremony to be titled Master Wayfinder of her people. But then a random purple lightning bolt crackles through the hut and hits Moana directly, causing a critical hit and double damage. This causes Moana to have some sort of vision flashback thing. There's a giant whale. It's very cool to see your mom in this movie. Got him. This spirit ancestor spawns in and lets Moana know that if she fails to find other villages, everyone in her village will die, essentially. We don't really know why, and we don't really know how. This is literally the movie equivalent of talking to an NPC and getting a side quest. The ancestor says to follow the light in the sky, which of course sounds very ambiguous, but it's not at all, since there's actually a comet in the sky, and Moana just needs to sail in that direction, I guess is what he meant.
Fire in the sky. He wants me to follow it.
A literal